Pooh Shiesty is what music industry people refer to as a rookie. The rapper has only been in the game actively for about a year now. However, despite his relative freshness, the rapper's numbers make him a force to be reckoned with. According to Complex magazine, Pooh Shiesty currently has one of the most listened to songs of 2021. The rookie song battles with some of the biggest international acts in the industry, including DaBaby, The Weeknd, and Cardi B. His single hit, Back in Blood, has done some impressive numbers, putting the rapper effectively in the spotlight. For such an amazing start, the rapper has equally faced considerable challenges in preventing his astronomical career from taking a downward plunge. In this video, we'll discuss how Pooh Shiesty has determined his career trajectory with some of his actions. Early life. The Memphis rapper was known initially as Lontrell Williams, born in November 1999. The 21-year-old rapper has always been surrounded by music, as his father was a rapper and a label founder. In an interview, Pooh Shiesty had this to say about his dad's influence on his music. "That's where I get my hustle from. That's where I get everything from. Everything. That's my OG. He's a big brother to me. Ain't no dad and shit. It's on some business shit." Pooh grew up with his mother in Texas, but eventually returned to Memphis, where he graduated from school at age 18. From the point of his graduation, Shiesty focused solely on his music. In 2017, the rapper dropped a song with some of the female artists from his hood. The song titled Weak, and it gained a considerable amount of buzz. Taking note of the amount of attention that this song brought him, Pooh Shiesty quickly repeated the same formula in a song named Breaking News. This song also did very well in his hometown. Shiesty then teamed up with Big 30 to drop a new hit called Hell Night. Pooh Shiesty has mentioned that he and Big 30 grew up together, having been friends since they were 12. Rap career. As an industry rookie, Pooh Shiesty has achieved some pretty impressive feats with his music. The rapper was previously named as one of Billboard's 2021 Artists to Watch. His single hit Back in Blood, which featured fellow rapper Lil Durk, climbed all the way to number 37 on Billboard. The rapper has commented on his early success in several interviews. He says, "I feel like it was destined. I just feel like I was destined. I just feel like I had to keep putting work in. It might feel like it happened so fast, but really it's day-to-day activities. I'm risking it all day to day. It was a long process, you know what I'm saying? It was hard, then it was up to me those times nobody knew I was rapping. I had to still keep going." Shiesty has obviously refused to stop going hard by all means, and this is obvious from his Spotify stream. The rapper currently has 5.2 million listeners every month, and this number keeps going high. While he might be new to the game, there's absolutely no doubt that the rapper is an industry big hitter. The rap star also has a considerable amount of YouTube views for every one of his songs, averaging a whopping 10 million YouTube views per song. Pooh Shiesty is making bank from every possible outlet. 2018 saw the birth of the first tracks released under the Pooh Shiesty record name. His breakthrough track was the famous Shiesty Summer. The song gained millions of streaming numbers and in video views. Pooh Shiesty has mentioned in interviews that he had no intention of getting signed to a record label. The rapper mentions that when Gucci Mane reached out, he knew that he had to seize the amazing opportunity. With the success of Shiesty Summer, Gucci Mane reached out to the Memphis rapper to sign him to his 1017 record label. Since being signed to 1017, Pooh Shiesty has been able to feature some of the biggest names in the rap industry, including Gucci Mane, Lil Baby, and Moneybagg Yo. Pooh Shiesty has been involved in a number of legal situations that have given the rapper a bit of a controversial reputation. Legal issues. Pooh Shiesty was first arrested when he was 12 years old in middle school. While there's not much information on this arrest, whatever young Lontrell Williams was up to, it was enough to get him expelled from high school and force him into alternative school. He eventually ended up getting into juvenile hall. DJ Academics tweeted that the Memphis rapper had been arrested by the police for his involvement in the Miami-based incident. The rapper later on confirmed that he had been involved in and charged with aggravated assault. According to the report, the rapper was involved in the incident and discharged a firearm during a violent crime which injured a security guard. The rapper is also charged with conspiracy and was to be held in federal custody until a July 6th detention hearing. The issue had happened before, and the rapper was charged and freed on bond in a Miami-Dade state court for the same incident. Pooh Shiesty reportedly handed himself over to the police to face the charges brought against him. The video of the incident quickly reached the internet and shows Pooh Shiesty walking out of the King of Diamonds clubhouse holding a firearm. The man taking the video mentioned that the rapper's money had been stolen while he was on stage performing. In another incident, Pooh Shiesty was seen arriving with two other men at the Landon Hotel in Bay Harbor Island in Florida. He was there to meet with two other people and purchase a pair of high-end sneakers and marijuana. According to the complaint filed about the case, Pooh Shiesty and his other associate brandished firearms and shot both victims. The report states that Pooh Shiesty shot his victim in the butt, while his fellow assaulter shot his victim in the hip. Federal agents assigned to the case were able to place Pooh Shiesty at the scene of the event, partially because of a Louis Vuitton bag, which fell out of a car as Lontrell Williams drove away after the shooting. When the bag was recovered, the police found $40,000 in cash stuffed in the bag. The agents were also able to match the serial number of one of several $100 bills that were found in the abandoned bag with the serial number of one of the bills on Pooh Shiesty's Instagram. Also on Shiesty's Instagram, the feds were able to find a green McLaren similar to the one that was captured on the surveillance video of the incident. For his involvement in the incident, Pooh Shiesty was issued a federal indictment. We have been in communication with the U.S. Attorney's Office, and we believe they have a federal detainer on them and are likely to file federal charges, defense attorney Sam Zanganeh previously told Miami Herald. That doesn't change our position as to his 100% innocence in both state and federal matters. Beef. When Pooh Shiesty isn't busy beating legal battles or being involved in one issue or another, the rapper seems to be involved in the street beefs that are lethal. Pooh Shiesty has been involved in a number of beef situations during the span of his career. The most notable beef so far is the one between him and fellow Memphis rapper EBGE Jizzle. EBGE Jizzle comes from North Memphis and reps the popular Bezel gang. The beef between the two rappers actually originated from a statement made by EBGE Jizzle on an Instagram Live. Jizzle claimed that he was the best rapper, a statement that Pooh Shiesty found disrespectful. This started a back and forth of talking between the two rappers. After Pooh Shiesty dropped his hit song Back in Blood, which featured Lil Durk with lyrics that obviously diss EBGE Jizzle, it became apparent that the beef was on. As a response to Pooh Shiesty's song, Jizzle released his own diss track on which he rapped over the Back in Blood beat. In the song for the diss track, the North Memphis rapper wears a hoodie that's marked CGK, which stands for Chopper Gang Killer. The original diss track, dropped by Jizzle, was eventually taken down, but the rapper released another track titled Rumors that did numbers also. In an interview released after the diss track was dropped, Jizzle called Pooh Shiesty a fake, saying the South Memphis rapper was really not about the life that he bragged about so much. He also broke down the robbery that Pooh Shiesty had referenced in his diss track Back in Blood. He mentioned that Shiesty and his crew had broken into one of his spots when no one was home and that they hadn't taken anything serious. The rapper specifically mentioned that the amount of hype that was surrounding the incident wasn't proportional to the actual event. Not long after the interview, Shiesty began dropping posts on his Instagram that suggested something bad had happened to one of his ops. Pooh Shiesty started his rant with a post that said, "Damn, that this, now we can't even walk." Then continued to mock EBG, asking him if he was going to talk about this situation in his next song. It turns out that Jizzle had been shot and was reportedly paralyzed. EBG Jizzle quickly released a video not long after Pooh Shiesty's rant to prove that he wasn't paralyzed. Pooh Shiesty has also been involved in a minor beef involving Kodak Black. The Patty Cake rapper apparently called out a number of rappers for jacking his style, especially concerning his Instagram pictures and his flexing style. In response, Pooh Shiesty wrote, "The internet and fans will make a real do some hoe influence. You wasn't rapping when I was out here taking action. I just like your music though. I was on my same time, boy. You was rapping, I was really living before I ever made a song. This internet don't know about me. If anything, at Chief Sosa got credit. Don't play with me, I'm wrong, young nigga. We can hit about for real. All that talking, gangsters keep their phone down." Pooh Shiesty did not hold back from coming at Kodak Black for the disrespect Kodak had aimed at him. Kodak Black quickly responded to Pooh Shiesty, telling him to keep that cute and to not make it all that. Later on, both of the rappers made up and even linked with each other in Miami. The rappers live streamed their time together in Miami. For a lot of their fans, this was a huge relief. If there are two rappers who are known well for being about the life that they rap about, Kodak and Pooh Shiesty are the best examples. It's a relief that the brief beef never came to actual blows. The rapper's musical talent and fierce personality may not be able to keep him out of jail. However, as his involvement in the armed robbery that occurred at the Landon Hotel means that the rapper is currently in federal custody without bail. This decision was made by a federal judge after a major witness, Friven Dorr, recanted their statement after providing evidence. The judge decided to remand Shiesty until investigations can be made into the bouncer. If things go south for Pooh Shiesty, he may easily be looking at a life sentence for his crime. Whatever the case may be, Pooh Shiesty's rap career will remain prolific as time passes. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new content.